You know what I found out the other day? You know what I heard about myself? I found out that apparently I'm the Illuminati, the deep state. That's me. Well, me and a whole bunch of other people like me, time travelers that don't exist because we're not real. That's impossible. Quantum entanglement does not enable that stuff via binary codes that's submitted over the timeline through quantum entanglement. That doesn't work. CRISPR technology, DNA printing, encoded memories, genetic. No, only elephants can do that, yo. Elephants that never forget. They're the only ones capable of genetic memory, especially not time travel memory from the future into the past. Even an elephant couldn't do that, though. But anyway, see, now the thing is, now in narcissism, in one of my other videos, I said, we're all narcissists or something like. It does not enable us to literally be the center stage of our own life as like a TV show where we get to be the hero and the villain and all the actors in between. No, we certainly don't get to be the hero. I am not the protagonist of my own story, and I'm not successful, and neither are you. You're not successful, and you are not the protagonist. You're not the hero. You are not the main character of your story, because that's silly. Everybody is, and the multiverse, that doesn't exist, and it don't make it possible. It's not like in one parallel universe you already died, and in this parallel universe you lived. It's not like in one parallel universe you suffered, but in this one you only had success. That's impossible, because listen, it's fiction, fantasy. It's fantasy and fiction, and it's not real, so don't believe it, because if you do, it's going to be dangerous. You're just going to go out and sin, do evil, do evil, do evil. You're going to turn into a real bad guy or a real bad woman or a real bad something in between, and you don't want to be that. Trust me. That's what they're trying to get us to do, is all be something in between. I mean, the real bad guys. Decline. All right. So, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is simple. It's simple. There are bad people out there that the Illuminati, the deep state, and they're trying to corrupt your mind, trying to make you think you got to be gay, trying to make you think you got to be bisexual, trying to make you think you got to be a transsexual, trying to make you think you got to be something alternative, as if there's going to be overpopulation or something like that. No. It's not like we have a giant singularity with an artificial intelligence built in with autocorrect features to autocorrect the timeline to make sure stuff like that don't happen. That's science fiction, yo. That's fantasy, because that would mean we live in a predeterministic world where fate and destiny is real. And we all know, like I said in that other video, that if you believe in predeterminism, it's going to make you evil because you won't take responsibility for your own human free will, and you're just going to go out and do dumb stuff and get, but so anyway, but it's not like we started this in prison reform. It's not like we started this, Nelson Mandela, he did not die. And he did not resurrect from the dead. He was just always alive. And when people thought that he died, and he really didn't, because he was still alive, and people just misremembered that. A bunch of people just had a big misremembrance in their brain noggins up there, because they're all, because people forget things the same way, and they remember things incorrectly the exact same way too. Just like everybody who believed that, Billy Graham died and he didn't die. He was still alive until he did die. But the first time that everybody thought he died, that was also just a false memory, because people in their brain noggins, they always misremember the exact same details the exact same way, because it's a misremembrance, and that means it's a mass hallucination or a mass delusion, because that's the only way that's possible, is people get the exact same specific details as the only delusion that they all have at the same time, you see, because that's the way misremembering works. You see, it's just the way it is. But it is still just a misfiring of the memory up here. That's all it is. And I'm not the Illuminati. I'm not the deep state. Those are just jokes. It's not real. It's not real. So all you deception experts and you heresy hunters out there and stuff, analyze my micro expressions. Just make sure I'm really joking here. Make sure that this is not real. And tell everybody it's not real, because it's not. Thank you.